Hello, everyone. Crystal here with your October 1st, 2020 daily tarot reading. Can you believe it's October already? We also have a beautiful full moon on this day in Aries. So, full moons always bring things to a head, like they say. It is popping the pimple, it is the S hitting the fan, it is something just coming to fruition. It can be beautiful things, it doesn't always have to be extreme. Pay attention how new moons and full moons make you feel. Full moons normally, make people feel a bit wired, okay, uneasy, unsettling. You see, like if you've ever worked in hospitals on full moons, your patients go crazy. I hate to say it like that, but they do. They just like zit out or something. I don't know what it is, but if you notice, all our cards are in reverse, which is interesting. Okay, so this is the overall energy of the full moon. Full moon is in Aries, like I said. So Aries is the planet of war, aggression, fire, passion, drive, who you are. It's the baby. So it's very temperamental. But it's also inspiring and loving and all these other great things. It starts things fresh. So to have a full moon in a cardinal sign is amazing because even though it might be stressful energy for some of us, we can use this in a way, especially with the Five of Swords, to release stress, to come out of argument, to come out of situations of getting ahead or, being one step ahead of you or whatever it might be, stepping on anyone's neck to get ahead. So let's get right into the reading. So happy full moon in Aries to you all. Use it in a way that makes you do something better for your body because the Aries energy represents the body and the experience, the soul experience. So do something nice for you. Focused on yourself. I think that's why we also have this fifth house creativity, which is Leo's energy here also. So, Scorpio energy, very much heightened, which is ruled by Mars. So that's not surprising. And Leo. But let's get started. So, as always, we're going to read them this way around and then we'll switch them around. So, this is the energy. So, this energy definitely brought some conflict. Maybe you all have just been dealing with some type of argument or bickering or stressful moment within yourself or within your life, leading up to this full moon in Aries, possibly. And this moon is actually going to release that for you. It might take some time, okay, until the next new moon, but it definitely it's on its way. Old arguments, because anytime cards are in reverse, it can be old arguments coming back to the forefront. Things that were once talked about being brought back up again, okay, especially with the death card being the lesson. The lesson with this is energy never dies. It's just transmuted or transformed or changed. So this full moon is definitely hitting hard in the places that are most sensitive to us, in the areas that are deep dark secrets and in areas that we hide from the world. So to have the death card in reverse, it says that yeah, there may be a lot of old things coming to the surface, a lot of past life trauma, uh, earlier childhood trauma coming up for some of you all, or just deep topics that are being discussed with the Scorpio energy of death in reverse. And then we have the Nine of Cups in reverse as the blessing. Well, it's funny because I specifically wanted to look into the blessing, not knowing I would get the blessings card, right? Or the wish card. So it's in reverse. So for the majority of us, the energy of blessings and dreams and wishes and whatnot are still delayed. Now, as we know with all reverse cards, if it's been something that you've been waiting on, or something that you've already are like, God, when is my stimulus check coming? I didn't get the first one. The Nine of Cups is like, surprise, surprise, happy full moon. Here you go. But for 80% of us, this will be a delayed wish or dream. It's this Aries full moon probably has some tension to it. I didn't get to look at the aspects or the energy associated with it, so I'm going straight off tarot. But it's probably having a complicated situation, okay? And then fifth house of creativity. Don't suppress your creative spark or energy for anyone. Don't forget, we're all children who grow up into adults. Be more sympathetic to your brother, your sister, your neighbor, your stranger, and do something that makes life more creative for you. Leo rules the fifth house of children and the stage and expressing who you are. So don't suppress that for anyone. Okay. And for those of you who have been dreaming big and really wishing for something great to happen, it's coming. Okay. This full moon is going to remind you of how to get there. So let's let's switch things around. guess I should put this here. All right, all right, all right. So looking at it this way around, the Five of Swords is upright, the Death card is upright, the Nine of Cups is upright, and the fifth house creativity is here. So what this says is, even through conflict and stress brings change, which change is good most of the time. And even though it might not feel good with the Five of Swords, even though it might have caused an argument or some uncomfortable situation, it can show you things, whether you're the person trying to get ahead, being scandalous, sneaky, doing anything to get what you want. Guess what? You're going to have to face that energy one day. You're going to have to face your shadow side that you keep hiding. And once you face that and realize, I've been a sucky person, or I'm not treating people the way I want to be treated, it's okay. Forgiveness is there, and you can have a wish granted for you. And for those of you who are having this internal dialogue of conflict, kill it today. Stop letting stressful arguments, people, you yourself, cause this moment of just downing yourself so bad. Like, use that as a moment of inspiration to change something about what? Aries full moon, you yourself, how you deal with the world, because yes, there's room for arguments, there's room for tension, but you can dead it. You can say not today, or you can, what, like we said earlier, transform from it. Find a way to make yourself the phoenix rising, the person that goes from the lower vibrational energy of Scorpio, or I want to get you back, or I want revenge, and move into the energy or the element of, I see above this. I'm flying above things that once would have bothered me, and I'm seeing a higher perspective. Okay, I don't want revenge. And then the Nine of Cups is saying, and you're granted a gift because of it. It's like your little genie is like, good, you learned the lesson, now what do you want? And it's cool because the witch card is here along with fifth house of creativity. You might want to focus more on your inner child, your children this full moon. You also want to focus on the things as a child that you dreamed of and wished of, whether that was a 10-bedroom house or, whatever it is. Dream big this full moon in Aries. Let it inspire you. Don't let the aggression, the anger, the war of the world take over. Use the other octaves of Aries that make you focus on you, and that and help you remember that you're saying that same little child, that was going through this world, and that you are to be appreciated for the person that you are. So focus on you, focus on self, focus on your body, and you'll have a great full moon in Aries. Have a great day, and I will talk to you all later.